Alrighty, everyone, welcome back to week 10 of Cardinals franchise here. And we're playing against the 49ers, who are surprisingly 3 and 5. We've struggled against them last year. They beat us twice by 1 point each time. We'll see if this time's any different. We are at home, and we'll see if we can pull off a win here. Let's go to our film room prep. So, a critical game this week. What are you seeing in the film? Marvin says they cannot stop the pass. Their guys are underperforming right now, and we can play into that. Balance the targets, keep them guessing, and they'll fall apart after a few drives. Confidence is not there for them. Okay. Do you agree? Ready to pass the ball around? Sure. All right. We'll see what that entails exactly. All right, settle in. We need to talk strategy for this week's matchup. We want to go after their corners and get them in isolation, keep passes to the outside where the rest of the defense can't help. Marvin again wants his 8 catches. We'll try our darndest. And that's fine. We'll see what we do. I mean, goal is to win. I don't care how it gets done, to be honest. So we need 3 passing touchdowns and 8 receptions for Marvin Harrison. We'll see. Let's go ahead into our weekly strategy here. Again, we are done with read blocktion because we don't really, need it, I guess. Kind of. But I'm not sure. Where do we want to go? We're not at the point where we want to start scouting more heavily, right? I mean, we could still we have another spot. So we could do read blocktion, or we could go to trench goblins, or one of these other abilities. Could do double aerial suppression. Would be interesting. Let's just do the trench goblins. That's fine. And once again, we're not doing the QB runs anymore. We are going to do red zone passing and 3-4. Cool. Those should be fine. And those are all good. Okay. Let's see if we pick up any injuries here before the game. Reggie Gilliam, our fullback, is going to be out with a shoulder strain. Not the biggest deal, but it is kind of annoying. And defensively, Owen Papa with an ACL sprain will be out again. More of a special teamer, but sucks because he is one of the better special teamers. That's okay. Joshua Ramos with an upgrade. Let's go ahead and upgrade his playmaker. See what he gets here. Ooh, he has an ability slot. That means he's superstar or better. That's interesting. That is very interesting. Okay. Did not expect that. But cool. Other than that, let's hop right into the game. I guess real quick, though, for those of you who forgot or didn't watch, we traded for Mason McCormick, moved him to the left guard. He might start over Evan Brown because Evan Brown has been playing a little bit poorly in my opinion. I know the morale is up or whatever, but I don't agree. And then we also traded for Jamel Dean, who will be our new corner one, which will hopefully open things up for the rest of the guys. And Garrett Williams will be the one moving into the slot, so I'm hoping maybe that's a better spot for him, as he's been struggling recently. But obviously, Buda Baker will still be incorporated in the slot at times as well. But let's hop right in and see if we can continue winning. Obviously, last week we beat the Commanders, and the week before we lost our first game. So we're looking to continue winning, but we'll see. And here we are, Kyler Murray hyping up the guys. I think that's new. They added that in. That's pretty neat. Very cool. And yeah, the Niners are weirdly doing not too great this year. Only 3-5. Last year they were a playoff team with us, so they were the first seed actually. So I'm shocked that they've kind of fallen down so far. But I think part of that is injuries, which we've seen in real life. Brock Purdy is healthy, and he is here, and he is good. He's playing up to a 90 right now. Chris McCaffrey's also here and good. They also have Jordan James and Keaton Mitchell and Quan Amos at rookie running back there. They do have Brandon Ayuk and Juwan Jennings still, and Ricky Pearsall. But the big one is they're missing George Kittle. So they have 2 rookie tight ends, Ben Cortez and Cameron Tennant, who will be starting today. They also have rookie first-round pick Jeff Glover starting at left tackle. They're missing their starting left guard, Isaac Seumalo, so they'll be starting Donovan Jennings. They have Josh Myers as their center, Dominic Pooney as their right guard, and then right tackle, they're just deciding, I guess, to start Brady Christensen over Andrew Wiley. So they must have been having some struggles there with Wiley. Now, Joey Bosa is healthy as well. He is very good. Micah Williams also developing pretty well. And then they have Alfred Collins and Derek Nottie on the interior. The big free agent signing for them, Leo Chenal, playing Sam linebacker for them. Mike linebacker, they're missing Fred Warner. He is hurt. So they have Khaleke Hudson and Tatum Bethune. Shout out to CJ. And then they have Will linebacker Dorian Williams starting. At corner, Diamador Lenore, Renardo Green, and Asante Samuel are their starting 3. Free safety, they have Marcus Williams and Brian Cook. At strong safety, they have Jair Brown. And then they run a 2-kicker system, Blake Rupe and Matt Prater, and then rookie punter Matt Clifford is their punter. So a couple injuries for the Niners here today. No Kittle, no Warner, and no Isaac Seumalo. Those are the big ones there. And here's Ramos with a return to the 25 as we start off on offense here. So our offense coordinator says, hey, let's take advantage of their corners. They've apparently been playing a little underwhelming compared to what they should be, because they're a solid group there, actually. This is a really good defense, just pretty much across the board. But we'll see what we can do. Diamador Lenore has superstar. Nick Bosa, I guess, went down from from X Factor to superstar. We're going to start off with a play action fast pass. We're going to Mike Wilson on a comeback route. First down for him. Nice play. Got Trey Benson in here. Yeah, we got 4 superstars, 3 superstars and an X Factor in offense. That's nice. Here's a toss outside. Trey Benson trying to fight off a defender. And that's going to be Marcus Williams on the tackle. And he only gets a 2-yard gain there. 2nd and 8 from the 39. Motioning Mike Wilson in. And it's going to be a run. Trey Benson gets tackled down. Is that Alfred? No, it's Derek Noddy on the play. Only 3 on that one. So 3rd and 5 here. Motioning Tip Ryman. And I get some Marvin Harrison there. I was kind of panicking a little bit, and I was a little worried with that one, but great throw from Kyler. And great catch from Marvin. Gets the 1st down. Keeps this drive rolling. James Conner in now. And he's fighting for 4 yards, and there's an injury. And it's Paris Johnson. Man, he's been getting hurt a ton. Not what I want to see. Gain of 4 on that play there. Got Rob Havenstein over there. We're going to go quick. Trey McBride over the middle. Yeah, he's fighting off tacklers. He gets the 1st down. Bruised shoulder. He should be fine. First down from the 34. Handoff. Connor taking it outside, fighting forward, finds 3. So 2nd and 7 now. Let's change plays here. I'm not sure about the tight end screen. Jesus, tight end screen quite yet. Not the squeen. Broken tackle, Trey Benson fighting forward. Tackle just shy of the 1st down. It's a great run there. Tough run. It's 3rd and 1. We're just going to hand it off. Benson up the middle. Finds 4 yards for the 1st down. First down. Play action here. Going Marvin Harrison, who's wide open over the middle. He catches it for a touchdown. There we go. Great play, Marvin. And great play there. Great drive to start off here. And Aubrey going to knock this one through. An injury again. We'll see who that is afterwards, I guess. I don't know. But a great drive to start. Very, very good drive. They got Amos, the rookie running back, Juan Amos, returning. Big hit from Cox there. Here comes Purdy. Again, I wish they didn't show like those stats as much. I wish they showed, I mean, it's reasonable, but I also want to see like how he's doing this year. You know, they used to do that more often. I feel like it's still in the game. It just doesn't show up as much. But anyways, here's a run. Chris McCaffrey up the middle, stuffed. Loss of 2. Sweat and Simon combined on the tackle on that one. 2nd and 12. Oh, and by the way, Jordan Birch is starting. We traded away, I forgot to mention, traded away Baron Browning. That's how we got Jamel Dean. And yeah, now Jordan Birch is getting his shot here to start. Been developing him for about 1.5 years now, and more than about 1.5 years, and we're ready to see what he can do. Here's pressure, sack. It's gonna be Josh Sweat getting home versus the rookie tackle Glover, and that's gonna be a tough matchup for the rookie today. And here's a punt from Clifford, the rookie punter. That was only Sweat's 2nd sack on the season. Here's Calvin Allen with the return. And he's taking it down to the 45. Nice play there. First down and 10. I'm interested to see if we can get Marvin open immediately here. He's open. One-on-one. Green in coverage, and it's going to be another touchdown for Marvin Harrison. You can't leave him one-on-one with Renardo Green. I promise you that much. That's a one-play touchdown. And, hey, you know, Marvin Harrison, you might not get 8 catches this game, but you have 2 touchdowns and a bunch of yards already. And 3 catches. So, pretty good game for Marvin Harrison thus far. As we kick this right back to the Niners. And they'll see if they can kind of change the tide here, because it's starting to look a little bit bleak right now. And that's not what you want to see. You don't want to see your team go down 14-0 in the first quarter with little to no offense to show for it either. Here's a screen out to McCaffrey. He's going to break 1 tackle. Can't break another. Jalen Thompson wraps him up. Loss of 2. 2nd and 12 here. It's going to be another pass. He's going to find a man. It's going to be Pearsall open versus Jamel Dean, the new acquisition for Arizona. First down from the 39 here. McCaffrey in the backfield. Motioning Wiley across. It's going to be a run. McCaffrey finding a hole. Great blocks ahead of him. And again, Jalen Thompson saving a big play there. A 21-yard run there for McCaffrey. We can't let that be a continuous thing today. First down. Another handoff. No, it's a pass. It's going to be a wide open Brandon Ayuk. And Thompson again saving the day with a tackle. And he's doing a lot of that today. He's been doing a lot of that. Well, first down, 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Niners finally getting some offense going. Here's a run. McCaffrey finds 2 yards. Not much more. So, 2nd and goal. They don't have to run a play here. See if they do. And they will not. They will take this into the second quarter here. 14-0 we lead. But the Niners closing in on a touchdown here at the top of the second quarter. We'll see if we can hold up here. Now, I know Purdy's not the most agile or speedy, but we do want to put a spy on him or not a spy, but we want to put contain on him because we know he can run out if he wants to. McCaffrey out of the backfield, nothing, loss of 3. They try to get a little tricky there, getting it to Christian McCaffrey. Could not get anything on that one. That's just a great play. 3rd and goal from the 11 now. Motion from Pearsall. And Purdy looking for anything. Finds Jennings for a gain of 3, and that's going to be it. They'll take their 3 here. Great coverage on the back end there. And see if Blake Grupe can knock this one through. And he does. So still a very good drive for the Niners. Definitely found some momentum there offensively, but just we're not able to punch it in and finish off the drive. Here's Calvin Allen on a return again, and he's going to find a little bit of a gain to the 28, I guess. But yeah, Marvin Harrison, 3 catches, 86 yards, 2 touchdowns today. Has been already very fantastic for us. We'll see if we get him more involved as we go through the game here. First down from the 28. Handoff. Benson finding a hole. Gets 9 yards. Second and 1. Motioning Michael Wilson. We're going to go play action pass here. We're going to go out to the tight end. Tip Ryman with the catch. First down to the 42. Great play. All right, first down from the 42. And it's going to be a read option here. Kyler with blocks ahead of him. Kyler trying to find something, takes a big hit from Jair Brown. But he's fine, which is good. First down from the 28. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's a really good play. That is Khaleke Hudson there. I mean, they played that extremely well. I think they recognized that play. We run that a decent bit. Yeah, I think they saw that in film and they diagnosed that pretty well, because I like to go to the Trey McBride there, but he was not open, and then they covered the run extremely well. Oh my God, I panicked. God damn it. I was waiting on I was waiting on Marvin to get open, but I forgot it was an RPO, and I don't have time to wait on that. So, 3rd and 18 here. Looking pass, trying to get it to Mike Wilson, a little too far. And we're going to have to take 3 with Brandon Aubrey here. And Aubrey misses it. Again, the wind's just... I don't know why the wind is not really helping in that instance, but it was not. And that's going to give the Niners great field position here. First down from the 42. Looking to put some more points on the board here. Here's be a quick one. Pearsall with a catch of 7. Second and 3. Motioning Ayuk. It's going to be a handoff to Ayuk, but Jordan Birch is all over it. Going nowhere on that one. So 3rd and 3 here. From the 49. They're looking pass. He's looking over to Pearsall with the catch. Shamel Dean. Not fully adjusted here in Arizona quite yet. But first down from the 38. This one's going to be a handoff. McCaffrey bouncing back outside and runs into Josh Sweat. Yeah, that's going to be a TFL for him. 2nd and 11. And it's going to be a pass looking for somebody. It's Ayuk with the catch. Gain of 10. Just shy of a line to gain here. And you have to assume it's going to be a sneak. Purdy short. 4th and inches. And obviously you got to go for it here. I don't see why you wouldn't, right? And we're expecting another sneak again. And it is, and we're stopped in it. Destroyed the play, Darius Robinson. All over it. Great play. And I don't know, they should have probably done something else there. That was maybe not the best play call to run another QB sneak. But here's James Conner with a block ahead of him. Conner trying to juke past the man and gets to the 49. Great run for James Conner. And that brings us to a 2-minute warning. That's what that was. Okay. All right. Wow. Kind of been a fast start here. There's Marvin open over the middle. Great grab. His 4th catch, over 100 yards. Yeah, Renardo Green is not capable of defending him right now, to be honest with you. That is not the play I picked, but that's fine. I'll run it. Going Marvin again, open for another catch. Trying to get him his 8 catches. And the throws in the middle are working very well right now. So another one, another catch for 3. Just going to spam it his way for now. No timeouts for either team taken here yet. Motioning Trey Benson to the other side. I mean, he's open again. I can't help it. He's open all the time. First down to the 33. Another one for Marvin Harrison. Play action here. Again, Marvin Harrison open on the zig route, and he's going to get a 3rd. Hat trick in the first half for Marvin Harrison, and he's just destroying this Niners secondary. You'd assume they have to adjust coming in the second half, right? They're going to start doubling him. I mean, they really should probably put Diamador Lenore on him the whole time, but I don't know. Renardo Green's just been getting destroyed, and where are we at with Marvin Harrison's stats? That's what I'm wondering. Oh my God, Kyler has only 1 incompletion. Purdy has none as well. So what is going on there? But okay, Marvin has his 8 catches already. 135 yards, 3 touchdowns. Incredible stat line. But we don't have to throw to him ever again if we don't want to the rest of this game. We'll see. I mean, I wouldn't mind. He's doing well. So we'll just see how they adjust, I guess. They're going to take this to the 24. So they have some time here. Let's see if they try with all 3 timeouts to maybe make something happen here. Ideally, I mean, they get the ball after halftime, but if they can get a field goal here, that would be huge. Maybe they're just going to go quick. McCaffrey took big hit. Fumble, ball's out. Recovered. Garrett Williams. I don't know if they're going to count that as a fumble, though. It looked like maybe the ball came out when he hit the ground. And if that's the case, that is going to go back to them. So they're going to say it was a fumble. Let's just double check. I mean, obviously nothing's going to change out of it. Big hit for Mac Wilson. Oh, nope. Yep, ball comes out right here. I thought it came out a little earlier, but great play, Mac Wilson. And crazy that in both this franchise and Samurai's franchise, I forced a fumble on Christian McCaffrey. 20 seconds, 2 timeouts to try to put some points on the board here. Oh, no. Try to go to Marvin. Not going to lie. Got hit as we threw it there. Second and 10. Kyler just going to take off. Gets hit out of bounds. They're not going to call it because they hate us, apparently. They hate us because they ain't us. That's what they say. 3rd and 3. And that's going to be a great play. Also kind of a poor throw from Kyler, but we'll try a field goal, and we'll actually try to hit it through this time. And we barely do. Again, the wind's not really affecting anything here, but so we're up 21 points now, which is definitely not what the Niners wanted. So you'd have to assume, I mean, second half, they got to have some adjustments coming in here. Buda Baker, huge hit. But yeah, I mean, great half from us. Going up 24-3. Marvin Harrison dominates. Let's see the halftime report here. So we see Vikings at 5-3 versus the 3-5 Giants with Randy Peake, Jackson Dart launching one to Theo Johnson with Mike Widener, the rookie, out. Theo Johnson takes that one to the house. Dart puts up 4 touchdowns, 341 yards. 30-23 win for the Giants, trying to stay alive in this NFC race. And we see Jags and Texans. 2-6 Texans really in their last leg here, trying to push for the playoffs. Big throw from Stroud. Down to, is that Jalen Higgins? Or is that no? Oh my God, breaks 3 tackles. That is Higgins. 37-10 win over the Jags. Huge win, huge statement win. Only puts them a game behind the Jags now, fighting for that AFC South championship there. 3-5 Bengals versus 5-3 Steelers. Big game for the AFC North. Will Howard at the helm, throws it over the middle. DK Metcalf, yep, for the touchdown, wins 31-26. Steelers on a roll with Will Howard, and Bengals at 3-6 with Burrow, and that's a little concerning. See some scores around the league here, a lot of interesting ones. You see the Commanders leading at halftime over the Seahawks, the Rams leading over the Chiefs at halftime as well. Those are 2 important games for us as well. Mainly the Seahawks one, because they are 6-2 currently. So, but yeah, I mean, both quarterbacks looking pretty efficient. Purdy hasn't thrown an incompletion yet, but hasn't done a lot with it yet. But we'll see if he can put together a touchdown drive here. And Townsend with the return here, and he's going to get hit down at the 24. Jalen Thompson on the play. And I'm very curious to see their game plan here. How pass heavy is it going to be? Are they still going to try to get McCaffrey the ball in the run game? It's going to be a quick one out in the air, getting 2 yards. They're still going to trust him, obviously. He's their best player. So not really a shock that they're keeping him involved. 2nd and 8 from the 27. Motioning. Purdy outside. Or not Purdy, McCaffrey outside. Going 5 wide now. And we play too much on Purdy, on McCaffrey there, and Jamel Dean gets beat by Pearsall. I'm not liking how Jamel Dean's playing versus Pearsall, I will say. The first down to the 50 here. It's going to be a play action. He's going out to McCaffrey, breaks 1, gets only 2 yards there. We'll take it. It's just 2nd and 8. From the 48, going pass again. He's going to go quick to Ayuk. Takes a big hit, but gets a 7-yarder there. And once again, 3rd and 1. Looks like they're going goal line. And it looks like we are prepared for it. See if they're going to go with a sneak here, or they're going to change it up. They're going to go sneak, but they get it this time. Good on them. So first down from the 39 now. Well, they got a big man in at tight end. Wiley motioning. Here's McCaffrey getting stuffed. A loss of 2. Robinson and Sweat all over that one. You have to wonder why they wouldn't run towards the big man. But they didn't. It's anyways, though, 2nd and 12 here. He's going to go quick under the middle. Ayuk breaks 1 tackle and gets 7 yards. Brings up a 3rd and 5. Another man in motion here. Purdy finding a man open. It's a catch for Juwan Jennings. And that sets up another first down here. First down. And this one going to be a handoff. McCaffrey breaks a tackle from Walter Nolan, but Jamel Dean, the new Cardinal, brings him down. 2nd and 12. It's going to be a quick one over the middle to Cortez, the rookie tight end. He's getting a nice gain of the first down marker. And Josh Sweat is down. That's not good. We just traded away Baron Browning. So we're going to see Bo Richter in. They're going past. Quick one. Juwan Jennings for a gain of 4. Bruised hand, he'll be fine. Get his ass back in here. Second and 6 here. From the 9. And they're going screen here. And we're all over it. Mack Wilson with the play, a loss of 6 yards. And I don't know why teams still run screens on us at this point. We're usually on top of them. But 3rd and 12 here. This is a big down. And he's getting sacked. It's Mack Wilson having an incredible game. Another sack, and they're going to have to take 3 here. And again, a long drive, but come away with only 3. Really disappointing at this point in the game. You're down 18 now. That field goal really doesn't do a ton for you. But now they just need to stop on defense here. Ramos with the return and getting nothing. To the 21 he goes. We'll see here. Red zone efficiency. I guess we're doing worse today, but I mean, to be honest, I don't really care because we're doing really well otherwise. So not a big deal to me. But first down from the 21. It's going to be a handoff. Benson tries to bounce it outside, finds a loss of 2. It's Williams on the play. 2nd and 12. Motioning Ryman. And my Marvin Harrison's open. Oh my God, Kyler. I mean, you got to hit that if you're Kyler, right? He's open. Wide open. 3rd and 12. We're changing the play here. Play action. Getting pressured off the edge. And we're going to take a sack. Loss of 9. That was Asante Samuel blitzing. And trips him up. And that's a big play for the Niners defense there. They really needed that. And here's a punt from Ryan Stonehouse. Getting it to McCaffrey, who's on kick return, which is so crazy to me. Big hit. And gets it to the 49. It's a great field positioning here. See if the Niners can take advantage. So first down, Purdy motioning McCaffrey. And he's going to get it out to Ayuk. Going down the sideline, spinning. Finds the first down of the 25. Nice play there. First down, under a minute to go in the 3rd. Going pass again. He's going to go quick. McCaffrey gets crunched. Only gets 6 there. And they don't have to run a play here, but I would if I were them. They will. McCaffrey running it, getting stuck behind a lineman. He gets tackled after a gain of 1. It's Dylan Easley, the rookie on the play. That takes us to the 4th quarter, 24-6 here And Niners driving again, but they need a touchdown. Field goal's not going to do a ton here. Like obviously field goal helps, but like would make it a 2-score game again. But you need touchdowns. You need your touchdowns sooner rather than later. You could wait on the field goal. We'll see if they can convert here on 3rd and 3. Obviously, 4th down territory is possible here, depending on how this play goes. Motioning McCaffrey out wide. From the 18, looking pass. And pressured, sacked. You can't take a sack there. Josh Sweat having a hell of a game. And they are going to take 3. Obviously, 4th and 10 is a little bit tougher. So, again, we hold them to a field goal. And Groupie going to knock this one through for his 3rd of the day. And Niners just seem to not really be able to convert these into touchdowns. Like, they're putting together good drives. They just can't get them into the end zone. And here's Ramos on the return, and he gets to the 27. I think, having George Kittle would have been huge for these red zone drives because he's a wonderful red zone threat for Purdy to have. And without him, it's been a little bit scarce to get into the end zone. So I don't know. That might be a key reason why they're struggling in that regard. We see James Conner on the field here to start for the next Cardinals drive. Trying to find something. They were stacking that outside there, and there's nothing on that one. Loss of a yard. Benson is in. It's going to be a handoff. Benson, space, a nice juke, and he's going to get a 1st down. Gain of 13. And we're just going to continue trying to run this one here. It's Leo Chenal who forces a fumble on Benson. The free agent pickup. Huge hit and recovery for Leo Chenal. That's a huge play. They needed something like that. And obviously bringing him in was something I was very upset about and very worried about. And that play shows why. 1st down. 8 minutes left to go in this one. Going quick out to the rookie tight end Cortez for a 6-yard gain. But, if you're the Niners here, you need to get into the end zone. You cannot keep taking field goals here. You need touchdowns. You're running out of time. Here's a run. Dylan Easley with a tackle. Gain of 3 for McCaffrey. Ranked in yards allowed, 21st in the league. Or 21 yards allowed today. That can't be true. That can't be right. I don't know what that's for. I don't know. Whatever. But they're going to go run here. McCaffrey outside getting tackled. Birch for a loss of 4. And they will go for the 1st down here. They're going to go for it because, again, like I said, field goal does not help you here. You need touchdowns. McCaffrey going out wide. And great coverage except for that one there. That's Cortez, the rookie, getting open versus Jalen Thompson. Great play. And that's going to be a 1st down. At the 20 now. Under 6 minutes to go. From the 20. Purdy dropping back, looking for something. Finding McCaffrey in the backfield. Trucking through Jamel Dean. Trucking through Buda Baker. Finds 4 yards. Puts Purdy over 200 yards on the day. And they're trying to get some points here. And Purdy again going quick. This one to Mitchell. Keaton Mitchell down at the 1. Jamel Dean with the touchdown-saving tackle there. Under 5 minutes to go here. This is a really important play here. Purdy handed it off. McCaffrey breaking a tackle. Spins down to the 1. And this one, handoff up the middle, broken a tackle, but loses 3. Just able to get there, and they are going to go hurry up here. Just a little bit scary for me. They have a lineman out there. Pressured. Purdy, touchdown, runs it in himself. Yeah, no one was open, but he was able to sneak through, and they finally put a touchdown up on the board. That's an important one. 3:47 left on the clock. They're going PAT, and that makes us an 8-point game. So, still, you know, 1-score game here. They need a touchdown and 2-point conversion, but they most importantly need to get a stop. We'll see if they can. Ramos on the return. Ramos trying to turn upfield, only gets to the 27. And we're going to start off here, hand it off. James Conner trying to find something. Gets no gain on that one. Second and 10. This one's a read option here. Kyler, I mean, probably could have went around the lineman there. But he seemed so much faster than Kyler there. So another loss, and it's going to be a big 3rd and 14. I don't really want to be like the real-life Cardinals and choke away a game. But, you know, it is kind of looking like it potentially right now. Calvin Austin's open. Calvin Austin can't bring it in. Kyler, you got to put it more on the money there. Just put it a little behind him. Had Calvin have to stop there. And we're going to have to punt. Niners have plenty of time and timeouts to work with here. Big hit from Garrett Williams, but first down from the 23. 2:25 on the clock, and all 3 timeouts to work with here. They try to go down the field and tie this one up. Motioning McCaffrey. He's looking, finding Ayuk again, getting open. Buda Baker on the tackle. Not great. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. First sound from the 45, motioning McCaffrey again, going out to him. And he gets hit hard, ball's out, and it's picked up. Jamel Dean recovers it before it goes out of bounds. Another fumble. Buda Baker knocks it free. And that could turn this game into being done. But the Niners have all 3 timeouts to try to get a stop here. Here's Conner on a nice run, a gain of 6. There's the first one. But obviously, they can't really let Aubrey be in field goal range here, which this is field goal range for Aubrey, believe it or not. Handoff, not McCaffrey. James Conner breaking a tackle and getting the first down. That should do it. And the Cardinals should come out with a win here. Another handoff, just trucking through, and he fumbles it. And it's recovered by the defense. Oh, my goodness. Never mind. It is not over. Leo Chenal knocked another one free. Oh, gosh. What is happening? Now the Niners have 1 timeout. Minute 42 to work with here. Down 8 from the 39. Going out quick to Ayuk for a 2-yard gain out of bounds. Nothing too crazy there. Man. Running back's just fumbling today. McCaffrey's fumbled twice. Benson and Conner have both fumbled. Here's a quick one over the middle. Ayuk again. Gain of 6. 3rd and 2. Quick. Purdy looking, finding first down. Well, Nolan tackles him at the 50. First down, Purdy. Going to Ayuk again over under the middle there, and he's going to get a first down. Stays in bounds. They're saying he was out of bounds on that. I think that's kind of BS, but okay. So 1:07 here. Purdy going quick over the middle again. Pearsall takes a huge shot. Gain of 6. They will go hurry up here. They don't want to use their timeout till they absolutely have to. Purdy going quick. McCaffrey. He's going to get a first down. His 10th catch for only 15 yards. He's having a crazy game. He only has like 40 total yards, and he has 20 touches. McCaffrey again, gain of 4 on a catch there. So 2nd and 6 here. Keaton Mitchell in the game for McCaffrey. He's motioning back around. It's going to be a quick one out to Keaton Mitchell. Get there, Jalen. Misses a tackle. Steps out of bounds at the 5. Purdy over 300 on the day. Damn it, man. 1st and goal. From the 5. McCaffrey moving out wide here. Keem Davis-Gaither's on him. Watch out for that matchup. Quick one over the middle. Jawan Johnson holds on through a hit, and there is the Niners timeout. 2nd and goal. From the 2. Again looking. Purdy finding the end zone again by himself. And they have to go for 2. Oh, and this one. What is happening? Purdy just got paralyzed. Wow. What happened there? Recovered. Wilson dive in. And that's going to do it. What an interesting way. I don't know, Brock Purdy, I think we'll have to look into that. I don't know what happened there, but I don't know. Maybe does he have sleep insomnia? Maybe he fell asleep at the most important moment of the game, and they're gonna lose by 2. That makes up for the 2 games last year where we lost by 1. So now we're even against Shanahan here in score in our versus 2 matchups there. And I mean, yeah, that was a crazy ending there. 2 Christian McCaffrey fumbles this game, a fumble from Benson and Connor. Wow. Great game, though. Although Purdy was perfect, literally had a 100% completion percentage, so there's that. 35 of 35 is fucking stupid. No touchdowns either. Passing. Murray was great. Didn't throw it a ton. Threw a bunch in the first half. McCaffrey, 11 for 14, fumbled twice. Connor, 10 for 33. Benson, 8 for 36. Purdy had the 2 rushing touchdowns. Yeah, McCaffrey had 11 carries for 14 yards and then 11 catches for 19 yards. Ayuk did well. Marvin Harrison was great. Again, we didn't throw it to him after the first half. I mean, we only threw a pass to Tip Ryman, Michael Wilson, and Trey McBride for completions. Otherwise, that's crazy. Yeah, Josh Sweat had a great game. Mac Wilson had an incredible game. Leo Chenal had a really good game against us. That is going to do it. What a game indeed. Did not expect any of those things to happen there in that game. It was an interesting one, but Marvin Harrison does get an upgrade here. We'll go ahead and just give him his playmaker upgrade so he doesn't get in the scheme fit, apparently. Cool. That's fine. He gets it better. That's what's important. And let's look at this film room prep, and they're probably going to be like, yeah, dude, you did everything perfectly. Great win. Seems like you had a clear game plan. What made the biggest difference today? Well, this guy's sitting next to me. Oh, well, we won in the week knowing we had a matchup advantage with our receivers. It all came down to getting them opportunities. By them, we mean just Marvin, because that's literally it. The real difference that ended up being Marvin. He took it as a challenge and dominated. He did. He was the sole reason we won, kind of. When coach brought the plan to the team, I couldn't help but smile. It's a receiver's dream to know you're getting heavy targets. Look at the big smile on Marvin. He's so happy. I just did what I do best, and now I get all the cameras on me. Couldn't be happier. You could tell. It was a well-deserved win all around. Any last comments on what this means for the team? This one was for the fans. Big win for the community. The fans have been looking for a statement game, and I think we delivered. I don't know. We were already maxed out on fans, I think. But front office, we're also maxed out on. So we need player approval. I don't know why our player approval is still at 59. We're 8-1, guys. We're coaching really well. But yeah, Marvin Harrison, great game, but very interesting one. Is we head to 8-1, and we'll be playing the Rams next week. So we'll see if they were able to hold on the lead against the Chiefs and see what that means for our team. So thank you all for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.